Okay, so why is Kevin Durant on the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, you're about to find out in this video starting right now. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Uh, I am Jose Sports Gamer back with another video. So this video is a video inspired on a video that Crispy Flakes did, which is the Build Your NBA Birthday Super Team Challenge. So the way it goes is that uh, there's a player for the month you were born in, and there is a team for the day you were born in. In my case, I was born in September 21st, so Kevin Durant is on the Milwaukee Bucks. So, so that's the challenge for this video. And just looking at this team, I mean, this team is pretty stacked. I mean, you got Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, and Jabari Parker, and all of them. I mean, this team is pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's got a shot. It's got a shot of making the playoffs, and quite possibly, if we make a few moves here and there, have a chance of being the NBA champions, or at least be uh, actually in the playoffs. Like I said, be in the at least be in the NBA Finals. So let's just look at the game plan here. So Eric Bledsoe is the point guard here. Then we have Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and John Henson. I think that we need to improve on our center position just a little bit. But then again, I don't really want to go and sacrifice too much. So let me just check out how Jabari Parker is doing on. Let's see how he fares. Let's see. Okay, player development. We're looking for Jabari Parker as a center. Uh, so John Henson, uh, he's a 77 overall. Jabari Parker might be right around there. I mean, he might not exactly be the best center, but he can. Let's just see how it would. For a few moments, let's see how Jabari Parker would do as a center. Now before I go with anything else here, the point of this challenge is to make sure that we get the team to the NBA Finals and win within a 2-year window. So we're restarting the 2018 season. Although in Crispy Flakes video he was starting in the 2019 season, or at least in 2018 off season. So, but in my case, I decided to do something different. Okay, so let's just put in center and power forward for secondary position. Okay, there we go. I know that center is not his natural position, but we're trying to. Okay, 81 overall, so he would be above John Henson. Now, inside outside star, so he's a pretty good 3-point shooter, which gives us more options in case that we need a guy shooting from outside. So we can kind of play the small ball, I think. So yeah. Now let's start the simulation of. Let me just give me a couple of seconds. So we're gonna start the simulation right now. My plan is to wait until right before the trade deadline uh, to see what trades must be done. I will see you right there. So look what kind of trade happens here. The Heat want to send Hassan Whiteside and Wayne Ellington to the Bucks for Chris Middleton and John Henson. So let's approve of this trade. So that will be your starting five. Uh, Brogdon, the sixth man. Uh, going by overall when it comes to the bench. So that would be about right. Okay, so that will be your starting five. Let me just move Jabari Parker back to power forward. Yeah, as you remember back in the beginning of the video, I moved him to center because John Henson was the starting center, and like it wasn't really. I mean, the better overall the better overall center was Jabari Parker, even though that was not his original natural position, being 6'8". So that's okay. So now going at it right here, Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, let me just move him to point guard. Okay, point guard and small forward for his secondary positions. So okay, Durant, Antetokounmpo, Whiteside, Bledsoe, and Jabari Parker. That's your starting five right there. We got Brockton, we got Ellington, we got Zeller. I understand that the bench might need some improvement, but that starting five, I mean, you gotta admit it, it's a killer starting five. Uh, so again, let's go right before the trade deadline to see what changes should be made. Okay, so it is the trade deadline, and let's just look at the standings for a second here. So let's just look at conference standings. We are in second place. Actually, we're tied with Cleveland Cavaliers, but it seems that they have a tiebreaker, at least when it comes to point differential. So our starting five has been. Let's look at okay. The starting five has been doing all right. It's doing pretty good. I mean, they're kind of doing their thing. Uh, so this team, pretty good, but I think we can do better. Let's see. Let's just look at each position. So when it comes to our roster, when it comes to starting centers, I think we're loaded. I mean, just fully loaded, man. I mean, Hassan White said, okay, Zeller, second string, and then we have Jabari Parker, and I think our power forward position needs an upgrade big time. So yeah, we're going with David West because okay. Okay, so right now at the power forward position, David West is our second string power forward. I mean, he might do all right. That's it. So we're gonna go with this. I mean, what else can we go for, really? We're gonna have the Utah Jazz offer. So Tony Snell, Shabazz Muhammad, and our first round pick for next year. Which is kind of a mistake to do, but since our team, we have a pretty good starting lineup, a really great starting lineup, and what we're trying to do is upgrade our. Okay, so since we already have a starting lineup that can kill the league, or at least make the team fantastic, all we need is to upgrade the bench, and this deal might just be the next best thing. Jerebko can play small forward, secondary position, and Thabo Sefolosha, he might do great things. And also another thing I noticed is that Tony Snell's contract, man, like really. Sorry, man, but you gotta go. You gotta go. So looking at our roster right now, I mean the bench has improved. Uh, it looks a lot better in my opinion. Okay, so this is now how the overall rotation is gonna look like. You already see the starting lineup already. I have assembled. Brockton, the sixth man, Ellington, Zeller, West, Jerebko, Sefolosha, and Green will have some minutes to play. So this team is looking really solid at the trade deadline. Uh, so let's go right to the playoffs. See you then. Okay, so right now we're here in the NBA playoffs, We are the number 2 seed. We're gonna face the Indiana Pacers. But before that, let's just look at our starting. Sorry, let's just look at the roster real quick. So as you can see, this team is just looking better and better. The only thing is, Tyler Zeller has a dislocated right shoulder, which should be day to day, and Malcolm Brogdon is injured from 6 to 8 weeks, and Eric Bledsoe with dislocated left patella out for the season. So let's just see how. Okay, Danny Green. Yeah. Okay, this kind of makes sense. Okay. Okay, so let's just simulate the first round of the playoffs. See how we do. Please don't lose in the first round. Okay, so we are saved by the bell. We go to the second round. But this kind of thing kind of scares me. I really want to beat the Celtics. Oh, we sweep the Celtics. Happy day for Lakers fans everywhere. Well, not really, because the Lakers are nowhere to be found. But happy day for the Lakers as the Celtics are swept by the Bucks. Now the Cavaliers going against the Bucks here. And, oh, for a moment I was scared there. But we will face the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals. Already we're making progress, so we're gonna go game by game right here. We win game 1, we lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4, and I will go to Simcast and do something right. Okay, where? So the Milwaukee Bucks are your new NBA champions. It took a few trades. Yeah. It took the Heat to be dumb, and a few key trades to improve the bench to win this NBA championship. Wow, look at the Bucks getting that trophy up high. This team really deserves it. Man, this is a fantastic. If you're a Bucks fan, you gotta be happy about this. I mean, it was a fantastic ride. So, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your Finals MVP with 26.8 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.6 assists a game. He was scoring like there was no tomorrow at 64% from the field. Let's look at your championship roster. Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Hassan Whiteside, Jabari Parker, Malcolm Brogdon, Tyler Zeller, Wayne Ellington, Salvo Cephalosha, David West, Jonas Jerebko, Danny Green, Sean Maker, Sterling Brown. Okay, the rest of these players. Okay, and Eric Bledsoe, who was technically injured, but this roster was a fantastic roster. So I will see you next season. Okay, so we're gonna go through season 2, and let me just say, I just kept the same roster together because honestly, I just thought, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This team was a fantastic team, and it went to the NBA Finals and actually won. So I'm just gonna stick with this roster, man. It's really potent. It's a really great roster. I'm gonna stick with it, man. I will see you at the end of the season. So we're here once again in the playoffs, and this time we're the number 1 seed. Let's just look at the standings for a second. Basically, we were dominating in the East. Golden State will do what they always do. So we were the best team in the NBA overall. No biggie. So let's just go round by round, see what we do, and very easy. No sweat. I mean, so far so good. And that rematch against the Rockets. Don't tell me this is gonna turn into a four-parter. We win game one, game two, we lose game three, and we're gonna have to celebrate soon. I'll see you then. So we win another championship, two championships in a row. With that, we end this challenge. Uh, so first year was kind of I mean, we got Hassan Whiteside on a trade. We improved the depth of the team. Then on the offseason was all about keeping the players we already had. And as you can see now, we are the NBA champions because of it. That was a fantastic. I mean, this was a fantastic series. Uh, Shout out to Crispy Flakes, the guy who I got the inspiration from to the channel, which made the video that got inspired to make this video. Uh, he uploaded recently, so make sure to check his video out in case you wanna check out more content from him. So with all that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, I upload NBA 2K content regularly, at least once a week, where I talk about my take on NBA 2K, and not NBA 2K, and the NBA as a whole. And I also upload MLB The Show, Road to the Show, in case you're interested in baseball. So yes, we can see here it was a pretty smooth ride for the Bucks. It was very easy. And with all that being said, I'll see you next time with another video. Peace.